Hi folks, I'm Modulus. I'm back for another. For today, it's gonna be a bit unusual. I'm gonna be doing an unpackaging and unboxing of. It's not a kit. It's not a plastic kit. It's actually it's a 3D metal puzzle. So I know this is not a plastic model kit, but I've decided I'm gonna do this a review because I saw something interesting at the shopping site and thought I'd give it a try. So let's just open this up and take a look what's inside. And it's gonna be a surprise for you and for me as well, because I don't really know what I'm going to be looking at. I just saw some photos which are quite interesting on the shopping site, and it was just photos. So this is what we get. I hope you can see this. So this looks, the packaging looks quite nice. It is a USS Enterprise CVN 65 highly detailed metal model kit, and I believe this piececool is the name of the product. So this is a 3D metal puzzle, and says here difficulty level is 5. So I've never done a 3D metal puzzle before, so it's gonna be something new to me. But the photos on the shopping site looked very attractive, and maybe I'm conned into buying this. It could be something disappointing, but you will never know. So there are 3 metal sheets, military series. So I think the difficulty level goes up to 7, and there are 130 pieces, and the model is 7.5 centimeters. Sorry, the length is 27.5 centimeters, width is 7.5 centimeters, and the height is 8.5 centimeters. So some assembly tips here: no glue, no solder, no paint. And there is a display box. Okay, that sounds interesting. And this is the way to assemble: trim the parts, align it, insert and bend and twist. So there are some information about this manufacturer: Wist plastic and metal technology, and of course it's from China. So this thing is quite new, it's 2022, and there are some photos here, but I think it's a bit too small to see. So anyway, we'll just open this up and take a look. So let me, okay, so I think this is a top flip open box. So I'm just gonna cut this open here, like this. Okay, so why did I get this? It looked really good in the photos. I did not check any reviews or look up this thing on the web. But reason why I was so quick to buy it is because it was pretty cheap. Again, I'm talking about price again. It's cheap. So this thing, if I convert it, it was about like 44 Malaysian ringgit, and in US dollars it would be probably about, I would say it's about 8 US dollars. So for that price, I would really like to know what this thing is. And of course, it did look a lot like photo etch kind of thing, so that interested me as well. So I'm gonna be opening this. So let's see if we get disappointed or if it's a good thing. Ta-da! Okay, there's a styrofoam sheet here. What do we get here? Instructions, and parts identification. Okay, so let me just put this aside. Okay, whoa, this is hope it's not glaring in too much, but this looks pretty good. It looks almost like photo etch metal. I'm gonna pull this out. Okay, so there's another styrofoam sheet, and that's it. It's the box. So let's take a closer look at this thing here. So okay, I think the parts on these metal sheet looks really sharp. Let me just pull this out so that we don't get the glare. So this is what we are looking at. And okay, let me just zoom in a little bit. So okay, I can feel there is like some texture on the surface, but if I look at these things, it's almost exactly like photo etch things. Probably it's made with the same photo etch technology. And for this metal here, I would say it's quite thick. And this is okay, so I think you're getting the reflections of me, so I'm not gonna show too much of that. So I'm just gonna put this down, but I think there is still a very bad glare, so I'm gonna have to move my light out a little bit. Okay, so this is that one piece of the sheet. Okay, so actually I think this is a photo etch kind of parts, but how these parts are gonna snap together would be very interesting. So there are these kind of like edges that will probably fit, you know, to like these kind of things here that will fit to each other. And I'm sure there will be a lot of bending going on. So that looks pretty good. I am totally not disappointed. And this would probably be the the front deck here. Details are quite good. And so there is I think, oh okay, I think I bended a little bit of this, but it's not as flimsy as those thin photo edge. So there are 3 pieces of these things here. Oh, it's really shiny. Okay, so 3 pieces of metal, which looks really nice. And let's look at the instructions. So but look at these first instructions here. See what we have. Okay, so there are some instructions how to put the parts together. Basically, yeah, these kind of things have to go into the next part and have to bend so that they will hold. And then I think it starts off from here. So lots of bending kind of things. Step 2, some kind of a mast. Instructions are pretty nice. Some are like even colored, and it looks exactly like, you know, instructions on plastic model kits. It's just that all these parts are, it's a bare metal. Step 9, okay. I think this is the superstructure here. Then goes on to the decks. Lots of deck things here. And this would be definitely the hull. But I don't know how the hull is gonna be done if it's a flat piece. Don't know if there's gonna be any curve kind of bending involved here. But this looks like 2 pieces of flat metal coming together. So I don't really know how it's gonna turn out. But it looks really interesting and also challenging. So we have more steps here all the way until, okay, so this is probably the last step where the superstructure goes to the deck and the deck goes to the hull, but this is like one side and another side here. Not sure how this thing works because these are flat pieces of metal. So I guess I'll have to build it to find out. And also there are these air wings given. Of course they're not gonna look realistic, but it will look like an aircraft. Lots of folding from a single, probably from a single piece of metal. Okay, I don't think, of course it's gonna be different from a plastic kit. It's not gonna look exactly like the real ship, but at least there are some, you know, like the basic shapes. I'm sure there will be a lot of sharp surface, sharp corners, compared to plastics where you get lots of curves in. But again, this is sheet metal, so I don't think it will be exactly the same like plastic. So what do we have here? Says parts identification, and okay, all the numberings are here, and I don't know why it's colored in this kind of colors, but I think these are, yeah, indicating the numbers. Probably there's no numbers on the metal itself. Okay, so to identify exactly what are these parts, I think these things have to be referred to here, and of course the instruction will probably have part numberings. Yeah, like here when they say CAT, then we'll have to refer to this, and then find the parts, cut it out. So unlike plastic kits, no numbering on the sprues, like, you know, this is it's pure metal. So I think this is a good buy for, you know, for $7-8 US. I think this is pretty, I think the quality is pretty good. So I think the, you know, at least you know, the review, I'm not, you know, I'm not disappointed with what I bought here, but I'm not sure if I know how to build this, but I will try it, and then I will bring some videos on this. I know this is it's not a plastic kit, and my channel's dedicated to plastic kits, but this probably will be a one-off, you know, this 3D puzzle kit. So I hope you like this review, and I hope this was interesting for all the viewers also. Something new to explore. And also from this manufacturer, there were other models available, ships or tanks, aircrafts. I did not go to, you know, do a research on all their products, but, you know, the moment when I saw this USS CVN 65, it looked really good in the photo, so I just went ahead and purchased this. So this is really good. I will try to build and, you know, let you guys know how it turns out, if it's enjoyable or if it's something that is totally not the same as plastic kits. So okay, I think that's all for now. The box is really small, but builds up to 27 centimeters, which is, I think, quite big. So if you like this, yeah, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, you know, and thank you for watching, if you're watching this, and I'll come back with more reviews. I think I will probably go back to plastic kit reviews after this. Unless this is too, you know, really interesting, I might get some other models of this 3D metal puzzle. So until then, hope you enjoy this. Happy modeling, and cheers for now. Goodbye.